So I decided to show you how to set up TP, break even, and leave a chart early so that a lot of people say that the market is going in their direction, and before you know it, it reverses and hit their stop loss. While others say they don't know where to set their TP. Others are like, sometimes I set at 1 to 3, sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. I'm confused. What do I do to set my TP in the right place? So let me show you based on the strategy that I have been teaching you, which is market structure, liquidity, and point of interest, which is generally called as SMC. I want to show you how to set your take profit. So naturally, you have to have a 1 to the number risk reward you want. You can do 1 to 5, you can do 1 to 3. Naturally, I do 1 to 3 to 1 to 5, depending on the momentum of the trade. If I see that, for example, sellers are stronger in the market, then I aim for 1 to 5. But if I see that sellers and buyers are a little bit the same thing, even if market is moving in a bearish trend, I set 1 to 3. But here's what makes me set my break even, or my break even in general. If I see that the market is looking like something that is going to reverse. So here's our liquidity, right? From the other video I did showing you entry and exit. If you do not watch that entry video, I advise you to go to the past video. You see it is before this one, and you need to watch it so that you understand what I'm doing here better. So this is our liquidity now. For example, the first pullback, very close to our breaker block, right? Very close to our breaker block. And how you set your break even, let's say you want to go for a 1 to 5 in this trade. This is a 1 to 5 R. You want to go for a 1 to 5 R. So this is what you do. Your DE should be in slightly here. So you can see here. You see, this is the end. This is the way the week of the before the market moved up. This was the close of our sell and the open for our buy right here. So you draw a line, right? You draw a line here. The end of the trend before market gave us our pullback, which is our liquidity. You draw a line there. That should be your break even. For example, that should be where you take your partials. It could be somewhere, it could be very close to the breaker block. It could be farther than the breaker block, just depending on where your liquidity is, So right here now, so this is where we're going to be taking our break even, or this will be taking our partial. So when price comes here, if there's someone that shifts stop loss, I don't really shift my stop loss. But if there's someone that shifts stop loss, for example, now once price gets here, it's advisable that you move your stop loss to your entry, or to slightly above your entry, because it's understand that when market comes here, if it's going back to your entry, if it goes back to your entry, definitely going to go to your stop loss, right? But it means that once you're here, it's advisable that you don't really shift stop. You either take break even or you take partials and be in profit. But what makes the market to pull back very well from here, it means that it's going in the opposite direction from you, right? But one thing is certain, it's going to come back here and test this liquidity before going up, and before going in the opposite direction, right? Just simply trying to tell you that, okay, market is still in trend, because our first pullback after this is something like another zone that if price breaks automatically forms another breaker block, right? So I hope you understand this. And here's how to get your BE or set your take profit. The other ways that you can set your take profit, we have you can set it based on trend line liquidity, weak liquidity. But here is all the best way for a day trader to set their take profit. For swing traders, I'm going to explain what I mean by setting your take profit with trend line liquidity, weak liquidity, and equal highs and low liquidity. I'll do a video about that. If you're a swing trader, do not miss that video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe and comment under what you want to learn from me. Peace, guys.